What is going on, Herd? Welcome back to another Black Sheep TV production. Today we continue our Desert Drift video series where we purchase vehicles in-game, build them cars up to drift specs, and then test the cars rigorously to see if they have the ability to be drift cars. Today we got the Penumbra. Now this one wasn't really all that requested, however, it was in my garage. I was about to sell it and I was like, what the heck? It's a rear wheel vehicle, not all wheel drive. I shall do a Desert Drift episode, my friend. So homies and homies are here with it. I'm here with it right now with you. Actually, we're gonna go to the track with it. We're gonna take off to the track with it. We'll head over to this one. I know people like this one because they speak about it. Usually if you speak about things, you like it or you hate it. Maybe people hate this one, in which case I'll be infuriating some. Been getting a lot more dislikes lately, too. I dislike that. I think that's a sports car, the Penumbra. Penumbra. Pretty sure it is. Alright then. So, the big question on our mind. There's some spinach there. It's got enough power. Let's see if it stances. Or how it stances. That's really the question. We've stanced every vehicle thus far. She stances nice so far. Yeah, real nice on the stance. Whoa, it handles really weird. I don't know if it's shifted there or not, but we're gonna figure it out. This is kind of a cool car though, right? I think it's a Mitsubishi Eclipse it's really modeled after. One of the newer models, that is. Alright. So definitely as expected, guys, it drifts drifts like absolute crap. I mean, it's not very good in all honesty. Oh, that wasn't very good either. That was my issue though. I will say this, it drifts better than the Retinue, and I got the most dislikes I've ever gotten on the Retinue. On that video. 7 dislikes on that damn video. Well, not the most dislikes I've ever gotten. I've gotten dislikes. I've gotten some dislikes on some of my vids. I like those likes though, guys. If you support what we're doing, like, alright? Like my friends. Homies and homettes. I'm just gonna stance the rear. Let's just stance the rear. See what she does. How she does for us. If it's any better. It felt like that front was really slipping and sliding around. Oh, Anybody know what this build is modeled after? Comment below. Alright guys, so it's definitely no matter what you do with it, she's a short drifter, and she's not going to go any further than a short drift. Like if you want to call our drifting e-brake smashing, you really got to do some e-brake smashing. Like this is not needed in every vehicle to e-brake smash this often, but there's so much grip in this car that I think it's the grip to power ratio in all reality. So this is the issue with these non-Benny's vehicles, you know, those non-Benny's vehicles, you know what I mean. You can't put spoilers on them. Because if you do, it messes with the traction, let me show you. And you pay attention to that traction, see when I take traction, see how it gives me that red right there on the traction bar. That means it's taking it off. And see how it turns blue now that I put the non one. So it doesn't look nearly as good here, but we're going to see if it increases our driftability, my friends. Because I shouldn't cut it short. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. Marcus Veltri coming for you. Coming for you. It's not much. It's still underpowered and like or too grippy, or the combination of both. I think is really what I'm betting on. That's where my money's at. But it's a little better. So we're going to take it around the track once, and then we'll go into it. But I know cost doesn't change it. Cost stays the same. But what you're getting out of it is maybe a little bit. Nah, it's the same. It's the same. I mean, it's a little different, don't get me wrong, but it's pretty much the same. Yeah, so cost, we did go over it, about 100K. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, depending on what you're doing, what you're into, what you're fond of. A hell of a lot more if you're putting chrome rims on the thing. And what you're getting out of it is definitely on the low end of the bracket, guys. I feel pretty confident with giving it about a 4.5 in this cost bracket here. You are getting a driftable car, but don't expect to take it to any type of competitive event and like drift it next to someone. It's not really in that bracket. Actually, I feel even probably a little bit more so inclined of giving it a 3.5, guys. Actually, I'm sorry if you're a Penumbra supporter out there, but I feel probably a little closer to 3.5 is fair for this vehicular. So 3.5 on cost. That brings us into driftability. We've already pretty much talked about the driftability. I will give it a 4.5 in the driftability just because it has some potential. And if all you're looking to do is some little speedy, grippy little short ones like this, then I guess maybe. But it's not really the best vehicle for it. And there's probably even better vehicles for cheaper or in the same price bracket as this. Yeah, I'll give it a 4 there. So we're going to do a 3.5. We're going to do a 4. And that brings us into the final, the efficiency. How efficient is this car? Well, I will say for sure, no matter how you want to stance it, it will stance up for you pretty easily. It does have some customizations you can do to it. It's kind of cool to have some customizations for your drift car. It's no Benny's car, once again, as I said, but it still allows you to a little bit. You got bumpers, you got some exhaust, you got a spoiler if you want to do the spoiler. Neons, everything, little stuff. Even a hood, I think. Here, we got an aftermarket hood on there. Intercooler up front there. So yeah, we got a little bit going for us, which is nice. But really, the efficiency of it as a drift car is not very good. Let's split the difference. Well, we're not going to split the difference. 3.5 or 4. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt and just go with 4 for efficiency. So that brings us, unfortunately, to only 8.5 for out of the. So that, unfortunately, that only brings us to 8.5 out of the possible 30 points in our Does It Drift video series. So not the best score, not the best drift car, therefore, obviously. But we still appreciate you guys tuning in, liking, commenting, subscribing. Hoping you're enjoying these videos and hoping you're sharing these videos. If you're not sharing the videos, please do so. It definitely helps this channel greatly. If you just stumbled across this channel and this is the first video you're watching, I also have another channel. Go check that one out. As always, guys, I hope you all stay happy, stay positive, and we will definitely speak to you next time.